For goodness sakes. Hi, Dizzy. Can you hear me? I'm gonna scoot this doohickey closer to me here. Uh-oh. No! Oh. Life would be so much easier if I wasn't such a ding-dong. Is it working? Oh yeah, I was gonna build some stuff. I didn't know if anyone wanted to watch or not, but I thought I would just go ahead and do it. Oh, good. Okay, well, I have to have my chat on the phone and watch it that way. Because I don't know any other way to do it. Okay, so let me go back to the Xbox here. I have the volume down so I can't hear anything that's going on, so if we get attacked or something, you guys will probably have to tell me because I can't hear anything. If I turn the volume up, then I can't, it'll do that stupid echo thing. How are you doing, Dizzy? You doing okay? Oh, hey, Otto. Oh, thanks, Otto. I'll come by yours. I'm not going to be on for very long. My nephew is down there probably going to start screaming and yelling after a while. I just wanted to build something real quick, just in case. Thank you for wishing me well, though. That's so sweet of you. You are a sweetheart. I will come over there and catch you in a little bit. I'm just going to build this corn tree thing. And hope that the game doesn't crash on me, because once you start fiddling with these plants, they could possibly crash your game. Knock on wood. Where's some wood I can knock on? So I've got my little template here, and I'm just gonna make it. Oh wait, no, that's fine. I'll do the corn first. I was gonna say maybe I should do the moot fruit first, but it's fine. Then you have to find a place for all the plants to go, because they'll all like mess with each other. Since this guy is a little bit fatter. How are you doing, Otto? You doing okay? The audio sounds good? Okay, good. Yay, all thanks. Yeah, I think I finally figured out how to do it through OBS. I just gotta punch one little button. I tried a minute ago and then I was like, why do I have a black screen? I don't know, I just feel so inept. Everyone else takes to this stuff very easily, and Charles, as much as I hate to say it, you know, he had his faults, but he sure was good at all this computer stuff. I just can't figure it out. And then I've got these brand new speakers that I must have paid like $200 for, and I can't figure out how to hook those up, and I can't figure out how to get them to work, rather. So, but it's okay, I'll figure it out. I just have to find the time to do it. What have y'all been up to? Oh, my week was good. We were busy at work. You know, I came back to work after being gone for, you know, a week in Oklahoma for my grandma's funeral. And that was that was very strange. I mean, I get it. My grandma died. Everyone was acting out of character. Even my dad. I mean, my dad was even acting weird. I mean, it was just a weird week. You know, my mom causing problems with my grandmother's estate, you know, people fighting over money and just, you know, and I think everyone kind of expects me to be like somehow the peacemaker. I've always been, you know, just trying to keep the peace in the family and whatnot. And as I'm getting older, I'm just like, dude, like, I'm tired of this shit, you know? Just, and I was talking about it last night in Vic's stream. I was just like, you know, I'm just so tired of the emotional immaturity and the lack of emotional intelligence. It's just, I just don't understand it. But then I'm not a narcissist, so I don't really understand all of that stuff. I just, it's just like, I just want to scream, grow up, get a fucking life, you know, get out of my face, quit playing in my face. I don't know. And then I was, you know, the kids, my nephew and my niece, they've never seen a dead body in a coffin before. And, you know, on my grandma's side, we had a huge family, you know, 9 kids, and, you know, everyone died when we were kids. So we went to lots of funerals and saw lots of dead bodies in coffins, and it's nothing, you know. I haven't seen my grandma in 3 years. So she was in the coffin. I was touching her hands, holding her hands and stuff like that. And they're like, Dee, quit messing with her hands. You're messing with her hands. And I'm just like, I know, but, you know, that's just me. I'm a very touchy-feely person, guys, you know, like. So as I was doing that, I looked down into my grandma's coffin, and I saw a baby cockroach, and I just about lost my ever-loving fucking shit. And I was just like, breathe, breathe, breathe. And I was just like, I know exactly what's going to fucking happen right now. I'm gonna go tell the funeral lady, the lady that runs everything, what is in there. I bet you a cookie what she's gonna do. She's going to come back here and gaslight the fuck out of me, okay? Because that's what they do to try to save face. Like, I lived alone in an apartment for years. I know what cockroaches look like. You could be the cleanest person in the world, and if your next door neighbor has roaches, you're fucking getting them too. It does not matter. So, you know, in my bachelor days when I was single and shit, man, I come home from the bar and I'd be up till 3 o'clock in the morning hunting those little fuckers down in the kitchen. You know, I know exactly what they look like, and it's the German cockroaches that are the worst because they can survive nuclear blasts. They can also survive decapitated for an entire month. They're like the most resilient, like, living beings on this freaking planet, and they will eat literally anything, clean or dirty. And that's what it was. It was a baby German cockroach. And so I called my sister over there. I said, hey, take a gander at this. Do you see what I see? Yes, I do see what you see. So she goes and gets the funeral lady. I'm freaking out, you know, because I want to kill the damn thing, but I can't because my grandma's dead body is in the coffin, and I would obviously disturb the body if I went trying to hunting after this freaking cockroach. And so the lady comes in there, and of course she's like, okay, we'll take care of it. And of course her and her stupid little friend or whatever that went in there, they fixed it and everything. I guess they caught the thing, or they went in there and sprayed. And of course she comes out, yeah, it was a little baby beetle. And I was like, motherfucker. I was just like, I looked at my sister and she looked at me and I was just like, yep, silence is gonna have to be golden right now because I just can't, you know. I just like, yeah, it's a baby beetle. I'm just like, whatever, bitch. Eat my shit. You know, and I hate being like that, but damn. Just damn. Sorry. Anyways, so yeah, that was just like the tip of it. The service was good. We had a Southern Baptist pastor, which is what we wanted. That's what we are. And he was nice, but he got about 3 things wrong about my grandma in the sermon, or whatever you want to call it. It wasn't really a sermon, but didn't try to look too much into that. But I thought, dude, we spent like 4 hours with you. You took notes and you still got stuff wrong. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too easily bothered by this stuff, but I'm just like, this is what you do for a living. Like, can you like do better? And maybe I'm just being a bitch, but goddamn, do your fucking job and do it right. Especially if you're gonna be in the funeral business. You know, you're dealing with people that are grieving. You're dealing with dead bodies. You know, I don't know. Whatever. Just, you know, and everyone's supposed to just be happy-go-lucky. It's no big deal. Like, everyone be happy. No, we're not gonna be all happy-go-lucky and all smiles. So, like, I'm happy-go-lucky, all smiles, but when it comes down to, you know, serious shit like this, I'm just like, God help me. So, yeah, that was that, and then, you know, having to deal with my mom and stuff. Very, very, difficult week. Not just on me, but my brother and sister too, especially my brother having to handle most of it on his own. I mean, when we were there, my sister and I tried to help him as much as we could, but, you know, there's a limit to only so much I can do. I'm not one of the estate handlers or, you know, power of attorney or anything, so there's only so much I could do. I just tried to help out as much as I could. But, yeah, it was pretty crazy. And then my dad, I don't know what his deal was, but he gave me this military backpack. You know, he was in the military, whatnot. Cool, Dad, thanks for the backpack. You know, it's really cool. I'm gonna use it for drinks at work and take it, you know, whatever. I'm gonna use the backpack. I'm going to utilize it. Okay, I've not been in the military or anything like that, but it's a backpack, okay? You can use it for whatever the hell you want. You gave it to me. So he's like, well, that's just fucking stupid. And I'm just like, oh, I know you did not just fucking say that to me, Daddy. My dad would have never talked crazy like that to me. I mean, and I'm just like sitting there like, what? I had to like keep my shit together so hardcore. It was not even, I mean, whatever. Whatever, Dad. Great. Cool story, bro. Yeah, so yeah, and then I took a picture of my nephew at the gravesite, and then he got pissed at that, and I just like, can I not do anything? Can I not do anything right? Oh God. So yeah, it was just kind of everyone was on edge, but I mean, I did good, man. I kept my mouth shut. I was a good little girl. It took a lot, though. It took a lot to, you know, keep that cap on. Because I'm just like, you know, after a while, you just get tired of being nice. After a while, especially after people have just shit on you for most of your life. I'm just like, man, I'm just, you know, yeah, it's not doing anything for me anymore. You know, it hasn't done anything for me my whole life. So I mean, might as well just be a bitch. But yeah, so I hope you all had a better week than me. Yeah, I mean, those cockroaches though, you know what I'm talking about. They just, you know, they reproduce like crazy. Like you see one in like 1 hour, and the next thing you know, there's like 20 of them. Like they can mate super fast. Oh, the screen is stuck on pause. Well, I bet it's because he's got something going on downstairs. Hang on, let me see. Really? It's still stuck on this? It's still stuck on pause this entire time? What is wrong? Okay. Stuck on this the whole time? Well, I guess I've just been ranting and raving to a paused screen, right? What is going on? Oh. Thanks for telling me. I didn't even know. Whoops. Streamer mode is enabled. You have been what? I don't know what that means. Okay. Now is it working? Wait. It's a hi, Wrathfang. What you doing? How you doing? It's stuck on stupid. This thing, you know. Oh, my whole game is froze. What? Oh. Okay. Now is it moving? Oh, you are totally right, Wrathfang. Yes. Well, and if the game's not broken, then the stuff that you're streaming on is broken. You know, I tend to blame myself more than anything. It's probably just me being stupid, pressing the wrong button. But it can't always be my fault. Or can it? I don't know. It's a good question. That's a good question. Can you see my corn? Can you see my corn? That doesn't sound right. Well, let's just, 12. Can you see me sleeping? Can you see me sleeping? Turn it into a podcast. Well, see, it shows on my phone that the stream is going. Like, it shows me running to the bed and everything. So I don't know why it's paused on y'all's side. Is it going now? Yeah, it's back in action. Oh, I must have pressed the right button. I must have said the magic word. I'm sorry, guys. I know. Feel free to... Everyone just say it at once. Denise, you suck.
Oh, it's you.
Okay. Well, and there's probably not that many people on here late at night. We might be able to get some of our British friends in here because they're 6 hours ahead. I was hoping maybe Kat and Kevin would see me and come in here and say, "Hey, girl, what you doing? How you doing, girl? What you doing?" No. Anyways, I was trying to make this weird tree thing with the corn. Is it still working? Okay. And see, it didn't even show on my cell phone that it paused. It just kept going. Stupid. Sorry for all the curse words, people. I curse. I do. I curse. I can't help it. And I don't even know what that's about. I mean, there's some men that are like so offended at women that cuss. Like, it's so unladylike. Like, I know it is, but you know what could happen if I don't get that out in some way? Like, there's lots worse things I could be doing other than cursing. And we don't want to find out what that is. We do not. Whoa. See how it's already being weird? Anyways, when I did this before, it kind of ended up looking like a tropical tree type thing. And see, I needed a template. That's why I put that round table in the bottom, because sometimes, I mean, my eyes are just... Even though I went to the eye doctor the other day, and she's like, everything looks great, Denise. Everything looks perfect. Even though you're a diabetic and you smoked for 15 years, everything looks great. Okay. As long as you're not seeing things that aren't there. Whoa, wait a minute, what? What you talking about? No, got a clean bill of health with my eyeballs. So that was good. But I mean, that still doesn't solve the problem that I still can't see jack crap. Okay, how far up will this go? How far can I push up my corn? Okay. Thank you, Wrath. Oh, you're a sweetheart. Thanks for that. Oh my god, did the game totally break to where you can't even play it at all now? Aw, thanks, Otto. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, you know me, Otto. I tend to go off on tangents that, yeah, probably just don't make no sense, but... My elevator may not go all the way to the top, but my heart's in the right place. I guess that's all that counts. Ooh, you could put corn in the water? I didn't know that. We're putting corn in the water. Oh, Otto, I loved your video. I mean, your stream the other day where you guys were singing. That was so freaking cute. That tickled me so much. But really, like, we should do a thing where we're all just, like, making shit up. That was so funny. We're making up songs that don't make no sense. But it's fun anyway. And then we can, you know, drink or something. Drink and smoke. Cigarettes, that is. No, we're not smoking anything else. No. No Poppy San. Where else can we stick this corn? Here, we'll put one over here. Yeah, you can already tell it's starting to... See, look at that. Oh, it's already starting to flash. It's enough corn, Denise. We can't do any more corn. Ooh, I wonder, can we put corn on these guys? Ooh, yeah, we can. Oh, don't give me any ideas. Corn on the power armor. Okay, so that's kind of what I had it looking like before. Before everything went to shiitake. Well, hello, Morgan. What's the do in the poo-poo? What happened to your sanctuary? I know, right? Is looking whack. Yeah. Well, I'm just, you know, I'm just doing all kinds of stuff over here. You know, we're putting corn in the water and, you know, things are glitching out. The stream is being wonky. Okay, so now, how's the tree looking? Do we like the corn tree? I was gonna put moot fruit underneath it to make it look more fluffy. Do we want more fluff? Yes, we do. Okay, so let's see what we have. We'll just make, let's hopefully, oh. Hopefully one of the gardeners doesn't come over here and start, ooh, did you see that? See, we're already starting to glitch out. When you start messing with these plants, they, ay, 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 chihuahua, they can really break your game. I'm playing with fire here. Do I want to do this? Do I want to go to the dark side? Well, we saved before we started doing all this, so we can always just go back to an old save. And then get a picture of the corn tree and say, look what we made in the stream before everything died. Before everything died and went to hell. And we got this guy. For some reason, this guy, I'm surprised he's at his post. Because he never wants to stay here. He's always just being random. What is this trash can doing over here? Like, I never put this here. Okay. I don't know. So, what's up, guys? What's doing? Corn in the water, tornado, tomato in the sky. Ooh, I like that. Oh, Shane Gillis. Is that a, Wrath. You're so right. Wrath, you're totally right. You're so right. Shane Gillis, I'm hearing that name. I know it sounds familiar. Is that a comedian? And please forgive my ignorance. I don't know all the comedians. I don't know. I've always liked George Carlin, Eddie Murphy. I cannot get enough of Eddie Murphy. That man, he can just look at you. I just start cracking up laughing. I just love me some Eddie Murphy. Richard Pryor. I love Richard Pryor. Some of the newer ones I haven't really got on board with. There's some that are just a little bit too, what's a nice way to say it? A little too woke for me. I can stand a little bit of wokeness, but not too much. I try to be fairly level-headed with that stuff, but sometimes, you know, stuff just starts getting a little bit crazy. I wonder, can we make it fluffy on this side? See, wait, there we go. Oh no, is that enough fluff? Oh, there's not enough fluff on this side. It's fluffy on that side. Maybe two more. Maybe. That's what she said. Maybe two more. Maybe. Two more of what? Nobody ever says that's what he said. I guess that takes all the fun out of it or something. What is this? Oh, you can't scrap this, can you? No, okay. That's probably good. Adds a little bit of character to it. Okay, so where's the fluffy side? Is this the fluffy side? Yes. And I still need to make a proper video for the dog houses. I mean, I know I showed them before, but they're so freaking cute. I'm just in love with my little dog houses. What is wrong with your gun? Look at his gun. Even the gun is glitched out. Look at that. What is going on? Gary Bear! There's my Gary Bear! Gary Bear, why are you not a moderator? I put you on here as a moderator. What the fudge buckets is going on? Add as a moderator. What? There. I went in there manually on the freaking computer and added everyone. I added Otto, I added Vic, Rob, Marcus, Mark, Gary, and I think True. And Kat and Kevin, of course. As moderators. I wonder why that didn't work. Ooh, that makes me... Okay, just don't get mad, Denise. Just... We fixed it. We fixed it. Don't get mad. Don't get mad, get glad. What was it? Didn't that used to be a commercial? The Glad trash bags? Don't get mad, get glad. We were talking about some commercials earlier at work. Which one was I? So, oh, we were trying to because the my manager at work is Adam. I call him Bubba Peanut. But we were talking about. I said, hey, you remember that old KFC commercial? Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do chicken right. He's like, of course, he's always looking at me like I've got two heads, and he's like, yeah, I remember. Like that was supposed to be retarded and funny. Why aren't you laughing at me right now? Or, what would you do for a Klondike bar? And then we were, said something else. Oh, Hot Pockets. Of course, you can use anything with that. You know, like, dumb fuckers. Or, you know, replace anything for that. I tend, oh man, you are over here picking the chewies and picking the weeds, aren't you? Get out of here. Shoo. I don't want you here near my plants. Oh, don't tell me I lost it. No, oh, I thought I lost the pillar inside the tree. Okay, now it is too fluffy on this side and it's not fluffy enough on that side. Bane of my existence. How you doing, Gary? What's the do? What you doing? How you doing? Oh, you changed your YouTube? How can you even do that? I don't understand. What the hell is going on? I missed Gametown singing tonight. Damn it. I was kind of upset about that. I was still at work though. I had to do price changes because all the shoes are going from 2 for $99.99 to 2 for $120.99. And I'm like, what? Why are we doing this? Because of the tariffs, Denise. We had a marketing. Oh, no. Chop, chop, suey, suey. I don't want to hear it. Y'all are just going to be losing sales, but don't listen to me. I'm just the worker bee on the ground that talks to people and customers every day. Don't listen to me. I'm just a monkey in a show. All those corporate dippity-doo heads behind a computer that know nothing about retail sales or what that people actually want. That's okay. What is it? What is the new saying? You do you, boo. Yeah, you just keep doing you. You do you, boo. Okay, I think that's enough moot fruit. What do you think? Does it look fluffy enough? See how it's even glitchy? Like even when I walk around, it's like jit. There's like a delay. Oh, look at this. See? Oh man. It's already messing up. Look at this. Womp, 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 womp. Fail. It does look kind of cool, but don't know if it'll go away. Well, there's the tree in all its glory. What do we think of it? It needs something. It needs something coming out of the top. What can we put on the top? Of course. We have to put a mannequin on the top. Do we want him? Do we want this guy? No, he's too... Oh, these mannequins, I don't know why they tickle me so. Oh, he can fit right down there in the middle. Don't mess with my tree. Stay away from the tree. Stay away. Let's just see what it looks like. That's stupid. Hang on. Okay, well, enough of that. At least he's easy to yank out of there if we need to yank him out. Or maybe we should use this horned guy. Nah. Not feeling the vibe from you, guy. You're not making me tingle here. The angel on top. We do need an angel on top. What? Dizzy, you lost your YouTube channel? Wait, am I reading that right? Man, I hate this chair that I'm sitting in. Like, every time you move, it sounds like you're farting. I can promise I'm not farting. But if I did, I'd tell you. You're so inappropriate, Denise. You're so unladylike. Okay. I think... What shall we do? I was building a boat over there in the water with some weird stuff. more weird stuff. Hey, do you guys, so what's her face, Cat, the follower, okay, so she doesn't have a fusion core, but she jumped inside this particular power armor and like started running around. And I told her to get out of the power armor, and she did. But then the helmet went missing. And I had to go into every single person's inventory to try to find the helmet. Well, it wasn't in Kat's inventory. It was like in Deacon's or whatever the other dude. What is that dude's name? Hancock. It was like in someone else's inventory. It was really weird. But how did she even get in it? Because I thought they wouldn't jump in the power armor unless they had a fusion core on them. And they're also taking weapons. See, I thought they could not take weapons out of the lockers. I know they can take them out of the workshop, but I didn't think they could take them out of these lockers, and they are. Because I literally have all my weapons in here. And they're like taking out the, legendary weapons and stuff.
Yeah?
And I'm like, what are you guys doing? So I've got like guns missing. There's all kinds of weird stuff in their inventory. There was like 20 stim packs in Surge's inventory. I'm like, how did you get 20 stim packs? Like, you're not even a follower. Or at least I don't think he is. I don't know. Or could we just chalk it up to this game being just weird and glitchy? I don't know. Oh, I made this thing. I don't know if I showed you guys that. And then I made the fire pit over here. It's probably burning that meat a little bit too close, but who cares? We like it well done.
Faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off me arse.
See, now this thing is... What is that? Okay, well, we built our tree. That's pretty much all I was going to do, guys. I just wanted to say hi to everyone, and I was going to build a boat down here, but that's going to take way too long, and I think Otto wants to go streamy. Came over here and said hi, so I am very happy about that. That makes me very happy. We're going to go down Doghouse Road one more time. And then I think we will say, sayonara, baby. No. What do you guys think? Should we try to build a boat or what? Oh, I don't know. I did get an update for Xbox app. But I don't know. Oh, okay.
Got a chill in my bones that won't come out. Too many nights out sleeping in the fog.
Otto, you're so funny. Yeah, I should put an angel on the top, though, to counteract the mannequin. Oh, I need to, save that. Oh, Otto, that's so sweet. You're a sweetheart. Hey, there's Tango. Tango and Caps. I feel like we could make a song out of just Tango's name. Tango and Caps. Does he rap when he's taking a nap? Don't lift the flap.
Whiskey's running
I don't
low.
know.
Better
I'm
buy
busy.
some more and soon.
What do you think, Otto? Oh, look at what it's doing
So where
now.
are we off to next?
I tend to think that the reason why it's doing that is because either I did too much, you know, group select or glitching in the settlement, or it's because I started messing with these plants. Because every time you start group selecting these plants, it creates ghost plants, and then the ghost plants, you know, start messing with your game. It could actually crash your game. I've heard of people losing entire gameplay and saves just from messing around with those plants. It's one of the reasons too why I don't I usually put them on a rug and then do that. I usually don't group select them like I was doing, because it's safer to put them on a rug and then glitch them in, because see, now there's all these ghost plants. They'll disappear, but they just really mess up your game. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. And yeah, that's another reason why I don't use the advanced wire glitch, the one that like creates the sparks and stuff, because you can lose your game doing that too. But see, now look at it in here, all of them are glitched out. I mean, I had this do this a couple of weeks ago and then it stopped. They are kind of pretty. They look kind of psychedelic. How are you, Tango? How you doing? What you doing? Where's that angel? Oh, I bet it's in the Christmas stuff. I did this the other day. I was like, where are the one things, and then there was a nice lady in the chat that helped us. I forgot her name. She was a real sweetheart. Ooh, we can put one of these guys on top. It's not really an angel. Or does it look too Christmassy? I wish we could turn these upside down. I mean, we can't. I would be able to if I had mods going, but because then you can just put that up there. But see, with that cord at the top just makes it look retarded. I wonder if you can put this on like a mannequin and make it like his boot or something. Ooh. Ooh, you kinda can. It's like almost clipping to his boot. Look at that. I'm not feeling this. It's just not. I'm not finding what I want. And see these little, like if anyone has found the trick to do these, because I want to use these, but I can't because you can only attach them to the Christmas tree, and then if you delete the Christmas tree, then you can't use the ornaments to group select. Sorry guys, I know this is not terribly exciting. It was this one I was looking for. But this one is so tiny, I feel like he's going to get lost in the mix here. Oh well, we'll use him anyways. Come here, tiny tot. It's a little bitty tiny tot. Can't even see now, man, what the... Okay, we've got to go sleep, I guess. Hey, buddy.
Good to
Buddy.
see you
Drinking, buddy.
again.
But you know what? I've got the feeling I better save. feeling we better save. 'Cause if we don't, we're gonna misbehave. That makes no sense. Okay. An acid trip room. Oh, Morgan, I love that. You are so creative. I'm doing okay, Tango. I was just, at the beginning of the stream, I had like a little ranty rant. A venti vent, a ranty rant, whatever you want to call it. It's good to get it out. It's good to talk to, people. Even though sometimes I might put a little bit too much of myself out there, but I've just always been a very open person, but too many times it kicks me right in the balls, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, we're gonna have to use the we're gonna have to get our extra arm. We need our third leg here. Hang on, let me grab the third leg. There he is. Conduit piece, you're my best friend. Okay. And sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. But we're gonna see what happens. Because that's what we do. Wait. Let's see. I feel like my vision is stunted on that side. Aha. Can't outsmart me, ornament. Now I can't see the front side. Is he sticking out too much? No, you can't even... Oh. Dude, man, you can't even see it. Oh, that sucks a rock. Come here, you. You're being a bad boy. Okay. Whoa. Excusez-moi. Where do you think you're going? Where'd it go? Maybe we'll just... Everything hates me right now. Okay. You're up too high. Found it? Yes. How are we gonna be able to make this to where we can see the daggone thing? Okay. I'm just gonna have to laugh. I think I'm just gonna have to laugh at this, Oh, maybe he's gonna be a little bit crooked. Oh, he looks like he's floating, but as Di would say, that's gonna have to be good enough for government work. Good enough for government work. There. That's about as good as it gets, guys. I'm a rusty old turd. I'm rusty at this. What do you think of the weird tree, Tango? Gonna see our weird tree here? It's a corn tree with moot fruit. I'll check the chat. I've got to do the chat on my phone. I haven't figured out how to do it on the computer screen. Oh, you guys are talking about technical stuff. Me no understand that. Yeah, that sucks a rock. Oh, stacking a few hay bales. Act as campfires. Ooh, I didn't know that. It's pretty terrifying. Suck the rod, bitch. Oh, wow. This like reminds me of that line in Grease where he says, "Bite the weenie, Riz." She's like, "With relish." Like, what are you guys talking about? You know, because when we were kids, we were watching Grease. Like, what are they talking about? What is this? Oh, I don't think we can scrap that. It's out of the build area, isn't it? Okay. Let me try that, Tango. I have not tried that yet. I'm drawing a brain fart. There it is. There it is. I made like an entire bed out of hay bales. Like I stacked them up and then I went across so it looked like an upside down U. So then I did the bottom one. So it's like a bunk bed made out of hay bales. Yeah, it was really weird. Oh, looky there. It diddly doggone does work. Very interesting. That's a good tip. Thank you, my dear. I sure do appreciate that. Oh my God, Gary. Do you remember the video I made? Guys, you gotta hear this story. A story time. I made Gary a settlement in the Vault 88. Because we're doing like 500 sub builds. So people that were subscribed to the channel would say, build me such and such in your vault. And so one girl wanted a clothing store, so I built a clothing store for her. Gary wanted like something, I don't know. I can't remember exactly what he requested. One guy requested like a weapon shop, and so anything that anyone requested, I built for them. And it was just a really fun challenge thing. And there's lots of room in Vault 88, so we just kind of kept, built like a whole settlement in there. And I tried to keep it pretty simple. I didn't do anything too crazy, but the ice cream cones, we made boobs out of the ice cream cones. We put, Gary, do you remember this? I built Gary boobs. So we put, we made the ice cream cones were the boobs. And, I put them closer together, and then I put like the Nuka-Cola clock on it and a conduit on it for like the nipple. And then I glitched a guard post in there, and I made this robot with the big hands, the big, Nearer girl hands, the white hands, and I named the robot, it was a floating robot called Bra. So it was like holding the boobs. It was so funny. I mean, I just got such a big kick out of that. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that was way, way back in the day. there's a lot of stuff like that in like my old builds. I would do a lot of stuff that people wouldn't catch on to. So a lot of like, what would you say, like symbolism, I guess is what, you know. There was stuff that had meaning to it, but unless you were kind of the deep thinker, intuitive type, you really wouldn't like get it. So well, I did that a lot in my Halloween builds, but they were mostly based around like, you know, old horror movies and stuff like that. Not old ones, but new ones as well. Okay,
All this
so I
walking's
guess
wearing me out.
we're still having the glitched out plants here. Spanky. Yeah, we could have called him Spanky. I guess we could have called him Wanky. Spanky the Wanky Bra. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we're just making stuff up now. So I was gonna make this boat. And every time I think of boats, I think of Kat's boat challenge and how the community came together and built these boats. SAR built one. Gosh, even some of the bigger YouTubers got in on it. I think TLK did one. Hivus Harry. I don't know if Oxhorn took part of it or not. They weren't as big. As their channels are a lot bigger now, especially Oxhorn. I mean, his channel just kind of took off. But I still remember when Oxhorn had like 800 subscribers or something. Now he's got like, what, 2 million or something? That was back in the day when his channel was still small enough. He would still answer individual messages and stuff. I was going to put this down here somewhere and then make a boat. And then I was going to make the boat. Do I want it going sideways like this? Well, I feel like it makes more sense because maybe it was floating down this way to go under the bridge. And it got stuck on something. See, I never can tell exactly where that water... maybe right about there. And then I can start putting the things on it. It's not... I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. The water level, I guess, is not perfect. Ooh, do a boat made out of cactus. You know, I never thought of that because it kind of curves on the edge, you know, like that. Hang on, let's see. Come here, you. That would be weird, don't you think? That would be freaking weird. Make the edges of it, you know, all the cactus. You know what I'm trying to say? Get the curved part on the edge. Or will it even look right if we do that? I mean, we'll have like little things sticking out. The other one is probably not any more curvy, is it? Might be able to... Hang on. Let's see. Because I was going to use the Nuka-Cola machines because they have that curved side, or curved top. So I think even using this, it's still gonna, you know, it's still gonna stick out. We're still gonna have this part sticking out there. And this is what I was talking about, like one of the things I was saying, I need like a little template to kind of go by to do stuff, because sometimes I just cannot do stuff willy-nilly. I kind of have to have like a little template or a base to go on. So we could do it like that all the way around. Oh god, that would look freaking weird, wouldn't it? We didn't even have to use the rug. It just went right in there, didn't it? Okay, where's the Nuka-Cola machine? Because I was gonna, or the Vim one. I didn't really want to use the milk machine because it seems like it's too curvy. So I use this one. Or the Vim one. Where did the Vim one go? Could probably even use that donut. No, because then you'd have to do like a diagonal one. I mean, you could use it. That'd look even weirder. Uh-oh. Here. I might have to use, the rug for this one, but my idea was to go around the edge and just have them, oh, fudge buckets. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. You put them around the thing to where it looks, you know, like the curved part of the boat. You can do it better with the rug. Hang on. I'm trying to look at the chat here. Reese! Hello, my darling. I've got the chat thing on my phone, so I have to stop every once in a while and read the chat. So sorry for my delay there. Reese, the beautiful and lovely Reese. So good to see you. Thanks for coming in to see my weird stuff that I'm doing. What do you think? Is it too weird or not weird enough? Okay. Oh, okay. Well, hey. So, the idea was to... That's probably not gonna be... Yeah. Oh no! Did you see that glitch? Wow, Nelly. Good golly, Miss Molly. I'm getting all kinds of glitched out here. Oh, I meant to do it the other way. My bad, sorry. I meant to do it. Whoa, it did it again. Did you see that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because we messed around with the plant stuff and it's getting angry with us now. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that, Denise. Okay, that just stay right there. I'm doing this back asswards, I know. I just wanted to show you guys what I was thinking of to try to make the curved side of the boat. So like put them all the way around the edge and like, you know, shove them in here like halfway or something. And just, you know, line them up with the little lines. And then just do that all the way around to make it look like more boatish. Whoa. And I don't know, I mean, I'll have to do it first and then see what it looks like. Maybe do like a smaller boat with the cactus ones, because that one's gonna look totally weird. And then so they were just gonna go all the way around with it and just see what it looks like, and then maybe try to add some, you know, like, railing on the side. What am I trying to think of? Railings on the side, and then the things that come up the middle, whatever they're called. But yeah, Cat's Boat Challenge. Gosh, we all, I think I made my boat out of the ball track pieces. It was, God, that was a weird looking boat too. I can't remember. It kind of looked like a Viking boat slash, you know, raider boat, but it was so weird. It wasn't the best boat, but it was definitely the weirdest one. God, that's been so long ago. I mean, Liz took part of it and everything. It was, I mean, everyone... where are the freaking ball track pieces? I'm just trying to find them. Oh, they're probably in here. Oh, it was these. Like, I had, like, because they curve, so I stacked them on top of each other and made a boat all the way. It was like a, kind of like, not a jelly bean shape. Oh, I guess like a jelly bean shaped. More narrow at both ends and then fatter in the middle, but it was just so weird. I mean, you guys can go and look at it. It's an old video. If nothing else, you can just get a good laugh at it. I mean, Reese has been going back watching, like, my first video that I dedicated to, like, Vic. An homage to Vic. Like, I was so in love with Vic. Oh, what happened over here?
Identity confirmed. This unit is ready to serve.
Where did this thing come from?
So you got a ride of choice? I'm
Hey,
usually
lady,
a
what
mentat school
happened?
myself. Makes me feel intellectual.
Can you pick him up?
Not many super
Fine.
mutants.
Just turn your back on me. Always do it. Just turn your back on me. Just can't count on you, Nira. You suck.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Okay, so should we try to build the boat? Keep
I know
going on
this
with the
slog.
boat?
Just
Or
point us
how's
to the nearest
everyone
watering
feeling?
hole.
Oh, we gotta show Reese the weird tree. Would you like to see my weird tree? So we got Mootford at the bottom. Did a bunch of corn in the middle. We got some stuff coming out the top. Of course, I had to put a mannequin in there to freak everyone out. She is here. She's not supposed to be, but yeah. Oh boy, I really got this thing off. Oh no, man, that sucks. It's not even in the middle. Oh, that's gonna get on my OCD hardcore.
Next
Must
person that
fix
asks me
it.
to shag is getting a
Cat,
well-placed
Kate.
kick. If you get
Can you,
my
can you get
meaning.
up there and fix that for me? I can't even hear what you're saying. We did dress you nicely though, didn't we? All in purple. Yes, we did. You're welcome.
I don't ask for much. Just need a full bottle and some bones to break.
And I built this little cooking station thing. We don't know what this is. This is this weird house thing. Whee!
Nothing's more satisfying than a
Reese, have you
smoking
seen
gun
any
and a
of this
pocket
stuff?
full
I
of
can't remember if
cats.
you were in the stream that one night. We were looking around at all this
Anything I
stuff.
can do? You just say the word.
See, there he goes again.
know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling
Cool.
swell.
Cool beans.
You just say the word.
Oh, you got some more stuff glitched out. Look at this.
Prepared for the future.
Oh. What are you doing
So,
in
you
here?
ready to get this show on the road?
You're starting to freak me out, dude. Oh, golly gee willikers. Look at that. All the plants have just went bonkers. Oh well.
Hey there. Ow. What you look?
Yeah, so I still don't know how they're getting in this power armor and using it
Can't
without
wait to get out
the
of this goddamn heat.
fusion cores. They just jump in them and start going. They take weapons from the lockers, which I never thought they can do, but for some reason they are doing. Here, I don't really want that on there. Let's just, I was trying to put this, here. We're just gonna set that there for a second, okay? I wanted to move this. I made this shelf out of these, benches. What do you think? And I was trying to make a wheel with this, like the basketball court thing, and then this stuck in it to make it look like a wheel. Let's see. This is probably not gonna be all that great, but we're just gonna go with it. How straight is this gonna be? I feel like it's not going to be very straight. Of course not. It's fine. We're just gonna go with it. It's gonna mess with my OCD, but not nearly as bad as that little thing on top of the tree is. Yeah, that's just bugging the crap out of me. If I was using mods, I'd just make it a little bit bigger so you could see it on top of there. It just, oh. Will he go on there? No. Okay, well, I'm just gonna set you right there for right now. We'll fiddle fart around with that later. Did you just see that? It was like a total glitch in the Matrix. I don't think Reese has gotten to the Halloween videos yet. I'm dying to see what you think about the Halloween ones. So there's 3 videos of my haunted house videos, and they're all supposed to be connected as a story over like 3 years time. And it's all based around people like kidnapping dog meat, and it's based around pretty much dog meat. But my ex-husband edited all the videos, and he, like I said, he really used to do a good job with all that. So it kind of adds to the spooky factor. There's a lot of jump scares in it though, so just prepare yourself if you do go watch them. There's a lot of symbolism in them. I think it's in the second or third one. There's a lot of, and like I said, a lot of people don't see it until I kind of explain it, but there's Satanism in the videos. There's a rape scene. There's also a fecal matter scene. There's also torture. You know, stuff like that. I think they think women, just in general, don't have a darker side, or they think that women don't, you know, would never go there. So I think a lot of the people that were watching it was just kind of shocked at some of the stuff I put in there. I think even SAR said some of the vignettes were so disturbing that like he couldn't even watch it. But yeah, just kind of know that when you're watching them. If you've ever seen the movie Cat's Eye, there's like a nod out to that with the animal thing. The animal thing. It doesn't mean that I'm like that, but you know, I just thought it was a Halloween, it was a haunted house video. I mean, so should we work on this boat or what should we do? Oh, that's kind of pretty. I didn't know those would glow off that well. I don't remember them being that color before. Do we think this boat is going to look weird? I do think it will look weird. Where did our pillar go? We'll probably need to look at chat. I wish it would. I wish I could figure out how to make it on the computer here so that I can read it as I'm like playing. I have to like literally stop what I'm doing and read it. Not that I mind doing that, but it puts you guys in kind of a weird position. Hi, Alhan. How are you doing, sweetie? Oh, yeah. Well, I was hoping some of the British folks would be able to join in because you guys are like 6 hours ahead. But no, that's totally fine. Hello and good night. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, those Halloween videos. I think actually with some of those, it was my ex-husband's mom that I pissed off because I put and don't get me wrong, we're we're Christian conservative people, and so but she's like severely religious, and when she saw like the Satanism nod to the in the Halloween video, oh, she just lost her shit. She was so mad about that. I'm like, this is a video game, it's a haunted house video. You know, it does not mean that I'm a Satanist, okay? I think, oh, there was witchcraft in there. There was all kinds of stuff in those videos. And I think there was even a rotting baby in one. There was a decapitated pastor. There were all kinds of weird stuff that I put in there. Yeah, but she got really mad at me for that. Where did the killer go? Oh, it's up here. So I guess we can just start doing this and just see what it looks like, and then if it sucks, it sucks. You know? Now when you start building something and you're like, oh, this is gonna look totally cool. And then you start building it and you're like, this really freaking sucks, you know? Has that ever happened to you guys before? Should we glitch it in like that? I don't know. No. Hey, that's not gonna let us go too far. It's saying no. I can't even tell if that's even. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. Oh no! Look at it! Okay. We should have saved before we did it. Oh. Hey, well that's not, it didn't even pick up that. Hey, I'll go with that. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm not gonna complain about that. I thought it was gonna pick up the whole kit and caboodle. That wasn't too bad. But yeah, I'm just so rusty at this. Everything seems to take a lot longer than what it used to. 10 years ago, when I was 38, it wasn't that difficult. Gary, how is everything going? How is, how are the girls? You know, I miss Mark. I have texted him. I have called him. Gary, you're going to have to try and see if you can get a hold of Mark. I mean, he's not answering his cell. I mean, I know there's some legalities there that he may not be able to... Excuse me. He may not be able to actually talk. But I don't think there's anything wrong with saying, I'm okay. Everything's going great. I'm on a hiatus. Tell everyone I love them. I'll be back when I'm back. I mean, he's not even like saying that. And that's just totally out of character for him. You know, it just really just bothers me. I mean, I don't think he's in danger or anything like that. I just, you know, it's unsettling. That he's not reciprocating. And you know how I get if someone doesn't reciprocate, at least at some point in time, you know. It starts to freak me out a bit. I have no idea if that's even or not. Oh, that's pretty even, Steven. We're gonna go with it. Ooh, it's... Oh, man, it's kind of giving me Predator vibes. It looks like the top of the Predator's head in the movie The Predator. I don't know. That just popped into my head. We're just gonna keep going with it and see, we're gonna see what we see here. Is the stream still going? Okay, good. It's not giving me too many problems. But we're gonna have to go sleep somewhere because it is getting too dark for this old lady. Let's see, do I have a bed in here? Yes. Yay ha! Reese, how are you doing, my dear? I've been trying to jump in your streams whenever you can, you or your husband. You feel your lover's embrace. There's nobody here. I'm in bed alone, like always. Such a tease. Such a tease. Reminds me
So a
of
ghoul walks into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't
of
serve
all the men.
here."
There 1 minute, gone the next. Oh. Do we want to have story time again? So at work yesterday, so everyone had left. I was there by myself, right, at work, and right outside the door is like this huge garbage can. And people throw their junk in there, and on top is like this little dome where you put your cigarettes, right? Well, I think everyone knows I smoked cigarettes for like 15 years. And don't get me wrong, I still smoke every now and then, but I don't smoke a pack a day like what I used to. And so I was in there, I was helping like 4 or 5 people in the store, you know, with the shoes and whatnot. And here comes this little foreign guy. Fire! Fire outside! And fire! And I look out and the trash can has like got flames coming out of it. And I'm like, oh, whatever. Okay. Of course, it's right outside the store. I'm the assistant manager. I have to be responsible for the safety of the store and everyone in there. So obviously I have to put out the fire. There's a fire extinguisher right beside the door, but I didn't think, oh, grab fire extinguisher and take outside to put out flames. I did not think of that. When I saw fire, I automatically thought, water, water, need water. So, of course, I run back in the back, get a bucket of water, go and pour that on the flame. This thing is still going, okay? I could run back and get another bucket to pour on the fire again. I finally got it to go out, and because it's a dome top, all the water came gushing out, and like all these cigarettes, it was like coming up out of the ground, like oil would coming out of the ground, except it was cigarettes. It was just going everywhere, and I was just like, oh my god, I made like a total mess. But at least the fire is out. So yeah, that was kind of crazy, and I'm like, ugh. So Adam the next day is like, why didn't you just use the fire extinguisher, Denise? And I'm like, shut up, Adam. But no, like right after that happened, then like these guys, I'll see you later, Gary, love ya, bye-bye. So no, Catholic pastors were hard in the making of this. Oh god. Good night, Gary. Love ya. Thanks. So after that guy, or after I put out the fire, this guy comes in and starts asking me about one of our signature shoes, you know? And I don't know if most of the people know where I work, but I work for Clark's Shoes, shoe company. It's been in business for 200 years. Every child born in the UK, their first pair of shoes is Clark's Shoes. So it's a British company. And they have stores all over the world, and all over the United States. And so one of the signature shoes from like back in the 1940s was the Wallaby. And you can like go do research on it and whatnot, and they've always been made with a crepe sole. So this guy's like, we're an outlet, so we don't carry the Wallabies. Our full price store in Bloomington has the Wallabies. So the guy's like, oh, I'm looking for some Wallabies. And I was like, yeah, we don't carry them here. Unfortunately, we're an outlet. You're a what? We are an outlet store, so we don't carry the Wallabies. Our full price store in Bloomington, though, sir, does carry those. And you know, you can go out there and get some Wallabies. They're going to be about $150 to $200 pair of shoes. What? I used to buy those in the 1970s. We were all wearing them in college, and they were always, you know, cheaper than that and made with a rubber sole. They were never made with a crepe sole. What are you even talking about? And so he just wanted to, you know, argue, and, you know, just very argumentative in everything I was saying to him. He just wanted to argue about. So we have this shocker boot that is comparable to the Wallaby, but it's not the actual Wallaby. So of course he goes up there on the wall and is like, looks at me like I lied to him. There's Wallabies right here on the wall. And I'm like, no sir, that is called a shocker boot, which is the outlet's version of the Wallaby, which I was going to show him that next, but because he was being so argumentative, I just was kind of, you know, trying to let him calm down for a minute. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, I need a wide. I was like, well, all the wides are going to be out on the floor, so I'm going to go down here and get you one. What size you wear? No, they're all right here on the wall. I can see them for myself. You know, just being an ass, okay? And I'm like, no, sir. All of our wides are out on the shelf with the big yellow sticker on them. So it's gonna be over here on the shelf. You know? And he was like, oh, okay. I mean, just be an attitude, you know, just very arrogant, narcissistic tendency type man, thinks he knows everything. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. So he was over there, got him interested in whatever, and this other dude comes in, and I don't know who this dude is. He goes over to the Wallaby dude that was just arguing with me, and he starts arguing with this dude. And I thought it was like a skit. Like, I thought they were coming in here to, like, you know, josh me or something, you know. I thought it was like a skit they were practicing for like, drama class or something. He's like, yeah, my kid's in college and he goes to Harvard, and they just start trying to one-up each other, like having a dick measuring contest right there in the store. Well, I met Hilary Swank in person and I stood 5 feet away from Rosie Perez, and I got to shake hands with Van Halen, and they just start going back and forth trying to, and I'm just like, who are these people? I mean, I felt like I was like all of a sudden in the Twilight Zone. It was very freaking weird. And I'm just sitting over there going, what is going on? And so they just kept going on and on trying to one-up each other. And I'm like, no, this is really happening. This is really going on right now. And so, of course, I have to remain professional and, you know, sickly sweet. Oh, hi, how you doing today? You doing okay? Yeah, the shoes are 2 for $99 and blah, blah, blah. You know, I have to, you know, just be all friendly and stuff. And this guy started giving me shit, too. What kind of shoes are in here? I'm like, well, this is Clark's shoe store. Well, I need different brands. And I'm like, well, that would be Famous Footwear about 12 stores down. It's going to be the red and white sign, and it's called Famous Footwear. Well, what kind of shoes do they have down there? Well, sir, I work for Clark's. I do not work for Famous Footwear, so you will have to walk down there with the 2 legs that God gave you and look at Famous Footwear and see what shoes they have for you down there. They have all different brands down there. What kind of brands? And again, I do not work for Famous Footwear. I would not know that informaciones, you know. And I'm not saying it like that to him, but I'm just like, keeping calm, you know, just wax on, wax off, you know, just trying to be as nice as I could to him. So yeah, then the other dude that was officially giving me beef finally buys his shoes and leaves, but I'm like, who are these people? I just had a fire, and then these 2 wackos come in here. It was just really strange. I mean, and these people never come in the store when Adam's there. They never do that. They never do this shit to Adam. And they always just somehow pick me out to fuck with. And I'm just like, why me, guys? Why? Why? So, I don't know. It was just very weird. I get all the crazy ones. And Adam laughs at me. He's like, Denise, you just have the worst luck. And we started making jokes about it, you know. It's like, it's not even a victim mentality at this point. We just start making jokes about it. Be like, who's going to give Denise shit today? You know? What is going to happen to Denise? I mean, what can you do except just laugh about it? And I have to do my job. I mean, I can't tell them to you know, go to hell. I mean, I need my jobs. So, yeah, but, crazy days at work. I don't know if anyone else has a crazy story, but when you work in retail, you're gonna get all kinds, right? You know, you're just gonna get, but you get the really nice ones too. I had a lady last week that was so freaking nice. I had her crying. She had came in there. She has an abusive husband, and God knows that's something I can relate to. And I started just kind of relating to what she was saying and just comparing my story with hers, and, you know, just saying, you know, I understand. I went through that too. Had that lady in tears, and then I said, well, I tell you what, if it cheers you up, I'll buy you a couple pairs of shoes. It'd be $100, but I'll do it. I want to cheer you up. And she just lost it. She's like, oh my God, you're so nice. And I was like, well, I don't want to put a smile on your face. You just seem like you're having a bad time right now. She's like, my husband would kill me if I came home with 2 more pairs of shoes. And I'm just like, man, the hell with him, you know? Who cares? You know? He obviously doesn't respect you. He doesn't love you. He doesn't care about you. You do everything in the world for him, and he just spreads his ass cheeks and shits on you every day. But no, you just get all kinds. I had some people come in there one day, and they were like, God was calling us to the store. They gave me a Bible. They gave me a cross, and just wanted to give this to you. And they gave it to me and just left. It's like, okay, they went to no other stores at all. Just came to my store to talk to me. And I'm just like, okay, we're just gonna go with it. You know? So yeah, you get all kinds when working in retail, but I'm really, you know, I really have a great customer base at both my jobs. Because I work at another store in the mall there too, not just that one, but my other job goes from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then my main job that I'm the assistant manager at goes from like 9 to anywhere from 8 o'clock at night. Sometimes I'll go in for a later shift. So, but yeah, I work anywhere from 60 to 70 hours a week. So yeah, I just don't have a lot of time to do stuff. So I just try to do the best I can, you know. Maybe why half my bills are just look so sucky. Where did I run out of them machines here? Come on now. I have no idea what this is gonna look like. We're just, like I said, we're just going with it. You guys can come and go as you please. If you need to go, go. If you need to stay, stay. And I will just keep checking chat when I can. Now I ran around with that pillar and now I can't find the diddly doggone thing. Where did I leave it over here? No. You're fine. I can hear y'all meowing outside the door. You're fine. Meow meow. I hear you. You're perfectly fine. And you're spoiled. Mm-hmm. You're fine. Gosh. It happens with every single living thing that you spoil. It will do nothing but bugaboo you for the rest of its life. You've been fed, you've been played with, you've been petted, you've been loved on. What more do you want, kitty cat? I'll be out there in a second. God. At least something loves me. This is the one thing, that one thing. Oh man, it's getting foggy. It's freaking fracking foggy. Look at that. Whoa, Nelly. Now we are in the Twilight Zone. Where did that freaking pillar go? You guys probably know where I left it. You guys are probably paying more attention than I am. When I get off on story time, I get off on tangents. Sorry. But we all like story time. I love hearing people's stories. I just love talking to people. Y'all got a story? Please tell me a story. Oh no! Oh, that one. This one. Oh, yeah, we're probably going to have to double them up to fill in the little cracks there. That's okay. I mean, it's still going to look weird, but we're just going to go with it. We're going to try to trust the process here. Ooh, I'm starting to wonder if we should do that with every single one. Ah, man, yeah, it's just giving me Predator vibes. I don't know why. No! It just, I swear to God, that pillar just disappeared. Can I scrap it? I feel like it just, like, disappeared. Oh well, I built another one. I don't know what's going on. Let me check chat, guys. Sorry. Oh. Oh! It's Furious Maximum. Oh my God. Hello, hello, hello. I'm sorry I got behind on chat. Dolly. Oh my God. And that's another build y'all have to go watch. Y'all have to go watch Dolly's Disco. I built a disco for her way back in the day. How are you, my dear? Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you. She's one of our British friends. See, I knew I would get some more Brits in here if I streamed a little bit later. Yay! I'm trying to make a boat, yep. But you know, yeah, never gonna find the pillar in the fog. You are so right. Yeah, that fog is crazy, huh? How are you guys doing? Oh, Morgan, do I have builds in Hangman's Alley? Yeah, I think I've done 3 different ones. But it's like my favorite settlement to build at, but because it's right in the middle of all that minutia, for lack of a better word, there's just so much going on there. Kind of like at Bunker Hill, because there's so much crap going on around that vicinity that the game crashes so much that sometimes you just can't build there. Like, I've seen some awesome builds at Hangman's Alley, and I'm like, how did y'all manage to do a walkthrough without your game crashing like 20 times? I don't know if they just got lucky. I feel like PS4 and 5 players have a bit better time in that area than people on Xbox. Maybe it's an Xbox thing, I don't know. Maybe it's just my system, my game, I don't know. But I just have the worst look at Hangman's Alley, and it's my favorite freaking place. That and probably Jamaica Plain. And so like every time I build, I never can. But I think I have two Hangman Alley builds that were finished builds, and then one was I couldn't finish it because it was just so bad. But my first one, I think, you can see it's so freaking laggy. It's really bad. You can see like the bounce back when you're doing the walkthrough and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty bad. And then when I started using mods, it got even worse. I mean, you'll see some of my videos that are just, I couldn't even finish going on because it would crash so much I just couldn't do anything, you know? And, you know, I had like tribute builds to my friend Turkey Buzzard who had passed away. I couldn't even finish his tribute build. I felt so shitty about that. But the game just would not allow me to go any further with it. I had to delete everything and start a brand new save. It like literally crashed the whole game. I think I've lost 3 different characters through building just because the game wouldn't reload. You know, weird stuff. My original character I lost. It was my no modded character. Legit. I think she was a level 276 level. And I lost her. She was legit no modded character. I was so mad. And she was the one that all like my original builds were done under. And when I lost that character, I almost quit building there for a while. I was so depressed. Just really pissed me off, you know. It really chapped my hide. And thank you for all the compliments. Thank you, Reese. And Dolly, I sure have missed you, my dear. How is life going? Hey, Rob! Robarino! Oh, I gotta make Dolly a mod. I've known Dolly for so long. There you go, my dear. It should work. Type on it now, see what it does. Oh, Otto's still here. Yay, yay. Dolly, type in the chat and see if it made you a mod. I just did it. I said, Disco Dolly is now a mod. Right, exactly, Tango. I mean, it's just... Even Jamaica Plain sometime, I don't know, even sometimes that place acts up on me so bad. I just... sometimes you just have to walk away and come back to it. Just walk away and come back. Because I'm older now, and I'm just like, I'm gonna end up cursing out loud and getting angry, and yeah, I'm just gonna go do something else, and I'll come back to it. This is what the emotional intelligence and maturity I was, trying to convey to the guys last night. I don't think they really understood what I meant, but, just managing your emotions and your maturity and what, how you react to things just in general. I was kind of trying to explain that. I was like, trying to describe those guys that came into my store. Just acting childish and immature. Like, who does that? I mean, that was just retarded. I mean, I've never seen people... I've seen people act like that before, but never quite that bizarre. Like I said, I thought it was a joke or like a skit. I mean, that was just mind-blowing to me. But I think it's best described like, we all have moments of where, like, we all have like a narcissistic moment or an immature moment. Like, they're just moments that maybe we didn't do our best, or maybe we overreacted or something, but they're a one-off. They're not something that you constantly do. When it's a constant behavior where every single aspect of your life you are handling it like a 5-year-old child throwing a tantrum, yeah, you've got a problem. And I think that's what a lot of people fail. I mean, like, my sister, she works with a guy that collects Beanie Babies. Okay, he's a child at heart. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about emotional intelligence, emotional maturity. Are we all still kids at heart? Yeah, we love to play video games, we love to collect dolls or whatever, or we, love to collect motorcycles or whatever it is our passion is. I'm talking about, being a mature adult that, keeps their word, follows through with promises, takes care of their family, doesn't walk out and leave, doesn't lie, doesn't, is trustworthy, doesn't play games, doesn't play mind games, Someone that doesn't lie constantly. I mean, I encounter people like that so much. It just gets old, It gets incredibly frustrating. It makes you not have faith in the human race. And then when you get it back to back, you go do that, and then your grandma passes away, and then, it seems like bad things will always happen in like threes or something. Like, God is looking at you and saying, oh, your car broke down, your cat just died, and your grandma just died, and you have to go to work, and it's Labor Day, and none of the cab services are working. Yes, let's do this to you all at once in one day. And then you have to suck it up, Buttercup, and just deal with it. You know, what else can you do? But then, you know, at nighttime, I'm gonna be crying about it. Nobody knows. It's gonna be our secret. So, we have no idea what this boat is gonna look like. It may suck. It may be the greatest boat of all time. And I thought I had it going pretty even here, but it might have gotten a little bit crooked along the way. I don't know. When I first looked at it, I thought, man, it's giving me Predator vibes, like the top of the Predator's head. I don't know. I know I've probably said that 1,000 times, but more people have joined in chat, so they probably didn't hear me say it before. Yes, Fallout 4 Evolution of a Settlement. Yes, that was Gary's build challenge. Oh, thank you, Furious. Yeah, well, Otto was gonna stream Dizzy, and then he came in here, and that was really sweet. Dolly. Yeah, Dolly. She'll get you. So she don't put up with no bullcrap. She's a tough old girl. Oh, I think I missed some things. Oh, Dolly, I know. I was in a bad headspace for the past 2 or 3 years. I just did not want to build. I just lost joy in a lot of stuff, and I totally get that. Yep. I'm glad you're back. And I'm glad I'm back too. You know, it takes if you get beaten down enough like that, it takes a lot to come back out of it. I think just having good friends and good people in your life just encouraging you really helps. And that was one of the things, is I stopped talking to everyone. I just stopped talking to people, you know, in the community mostly. And I shouldn't have done that, because I have so many wonderful friends in the community that, you know, have been there for me. And I just didn't keep in touch. And I was really good at keeping in touch. And then I just slid off the backside and just got into a really big pile of poo-poo, so to speak. I mean, I still kept in touch with Gary, and some friends that I have from the RE5 community from years ago. Justin, William, Mark. But yeah, I just didn't talk to anyone. Yeah, it was kind of weird. Everyone thought it was kind of weird, and rightfully so, because that was out of character for me. Oh, thank you for staying, Otto. No Man's Sky, are you playing? Yeah, I'm just trying to catch them on chat, so I paused for a minute. Sorry. Dolly, are you going to start building on Fallout 4 again? Oh, the cabinet house. Yeah, I remember that. We were building houses with furniture. I think it was Lemmy Lom. He built, like, a house out of like the bookshelves or something, and then I did one, and then I credited his video. Oh, he did the lighthouse at Kingsport Lighthouse. Inside the lighthouse, he put bookshelves as walls on the whole thing, going around and around and around. Oh man, I'll have to find that video for you guys and link it. That's freaking awesome, man. I can't imagine how many hours that took him to do that. And it looked like, you know, something out of like Harry Potter or something, because all those bookshelves going around in that lighthouse. It just was totally freaking cool. Yeah, Morgan, that was a great series. I had so much fun doing that. Yeah. Morgan, did you do the challenge too? The evolution of a settlement? Beanie Babies. Oh gosh, Dolly. I would, and I hope it's okay if I'm calling you Dolly. I know your real name, but I don't want to, like, I never know if people want to be called by their real name or the screen name, but I get so used to just calling everybody just whatever. But, yeah, no, I would love, love, love to move to Ireland. I would just love to live there in a little, like, cabin off the ocean, you know, and just grow my own little plants and stuff, and just, I don't know, I've always just imagined that, but I would just love to live there. But Scotland wouldn't be bad either. It's so beautiful there. The air is different. It just seems like it's such a serene place, you know, very calm, relaxing, safe. I'm all about safety, you know. There's so many times just, you know, just don't feel safe. And my cousin was like, "You need a man, Denise." And I'm just like, "Yeah, Jim, thanks." And my cousin, he's like in his 60s or 70s. He lives out in Gillette, Wyoming. He would like for me to move out there with him. I wouldn't mind moving to Wyoming. It's beautiful too, but and, you know, if anything ever happens again, at least I'll have a place to go. Whereas when I was with Charles, I didn't have a place to go. So that's comforting, at least. Yeah, Rob, how is your wife doing? Oh, Otto. Yeah. Well, you may run into the same situation we all did, where the game just doesn't let you finish a build, you know, for whatever reason. Oh, sure, Dolly. Yeah. I don't know how late I'll be up. I just started going, and, you know. Oh, yeah. Tango, we were just talking about that at work today, because our cat's name is Charlie. So if y'all know anything about the Charlie and the Unicorn videos, Charlie, put a banana in your ear, and all that. And he's like, "We're doing no Charlies, we're doing no Carls." And I was like, "What about Gary's? Can we do Gary's?" He's like, "No, Gary. He's like, "We are not doing Gary's. No. No Charlies, no Carls, and no Gary's. Get the hell out." I'm like, "Fine." Gary. Yeah, Otto, you should get back into building some stuff on Fallout 4. That would be totally cool. Yeah, I know. I miss Dee's birthday builds. I was in GameTown's stream earlier. And, you know, she's kind of newer into the community. She's only been in the community about a year. She's a really sweet gal. She's Canadian, I believe. Someone kick me in the nuts if I'm wrong there. She's really sweet. She actually sings in her videos. She does, you know, she's our singing builder. And, you know, I just adore her. And she was building a piano. And I think she's built one before. And I said, oh, Turkey Buzzard built a piano in one of his modded builds. And she's like, oh, I don't know who that is, you know, because, like I said, she hasn't been in the community very long, so she probably wouldn't know who he is. And I said, well, he's one of our community members that passed away years ago. And I was like, I'll go and try to find his piano video where it showed, like, what he used to build the piano with. And Dolly, I couldn't do it. I went over there to his channel and I just started crying. I couldn't do it. Sometimes I'll go to Di's channel and I just can't do it. No. I'll go to Shell's channel. I can't. No. Go to my friend Evil Taco's channel. I can't do it. Evil Taco was like a huge fan of my channel, and he committed suicide in February of 2022. And I'm just like, there's been so many people in our community that have passed that I just can't, you know, I get really emotional. I'm emotional just talking about it. It's like, I will find the piano video for you, Game Town. Don't worry, I just have to, you know, kind of get a rein on my emotions, and I will go through his, because he's got a lot of videos. Turkey Buzzard has a lot of videos on his channel, and I was like, have no fear, I will find it for you. I got so emotional. It's just like, man, shit. So, yes, she is Canadian. Thank you for validating that, Dizzy. I really appreciate you. There's Mikey. Oh, my sweetheart Mikey. How are you, my dear? Oh, it's so nice for you to drop in. I didn't even really expect to be streaming this long, honestly. I just, you know, I get started talking and I get off on tangents and I get distracted, and I don't see the chat on here when I stream now, so I have to see it on my phone, so I actually have to physically stop and read the chat to do it. I hope that makes sense. So it puts me a little behind. I'm still working it out. You know me and technology, it doesn't go together. How are you, my dear? Yeah, Turkey Buzzard. Whew. I have him on Facebook too. The family kept, you know, just like Di's family and Shell's family kept the channels and their Facebook pages up. When Shell passed away, I couldn't touch Fallout 4 for like 6 months. I could not build. Every time I would load up the game, I'd just start bawling. He was such a sweet guy. He called me his bestie. He was so freaking adorable. He handmade his own jewelry. He was just a special person, a special soul. And so was Turkey Buzzard. I mean, every one of our people were. Sometimes I can't talk about them because I just get so emotional. And then we were just talking about controlling our emotions and everything. But I think if it's a true emotion and you're showing it, and you're being genuine about it, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You just have to be careful where you're doing it at. Obviously, I can't start breaking down when I'm at work and stuff, you know, things like that. You know, you have to just uphold your decorum and stuff of what you're trying to do. Sometimes there are times, Adam knows me so well. He's just like, hey Denise, you need to go in the back room for a while. I'm like, yes sir. He knows. Kind of has a hardwire to it for a while, but I feel like I'm a pretty easy person to read when it comes to that. But no, I'm just so grateful, thankful, and blessed that I work with people that understand my, the stuff that I've been through with the emotional abuse and of course my health problems too, you know, being a diabetic and whatnot. I'm just so thankful for that. So I came back and I had to leave work so abruptly. You know, I pretty much left everyone holding the bag while I was gone, and I said, you know, my grandma wanted you to have this, so I brought back gift cards for everyone to try to ease the pain of me going, because, you know, it just was kind of like pulling the rug out from under everyone, and I feel guilty. I know I probably shouldn't, but I love my job and the people that I work with, and if you know me, I'm not the type of person that leaves anyone holding the bag. You know, it's like Mark says, we don't leave anyone behind, and so I really felt bad that I had to leave everyone. I think Adam did I think he pulled a 110-hour a week, something crazy like that, so yeah. Well, I guess we just don't know how this thing's gonna turn out, do we? It's crooked, it's not even. Ah, see, that one is just a little bit higher up than the other one, isn't it? That's alright. We're just gonna go with it. It gives it character if it's a little bit wonky looking, right? I don't know. It's starting to look like a spaceship instead of a boat. God. Oh, all this weird stuff that I do. But I ordered some new glasses. I got a clean bill of health at the eye doctor this last week. And so when I get my new glasses, I'll put pictures on the YouTube thing so we can either get a good laugh out of it or be like, yeah, Denise says there's some cool funky looking glasses, or, you know, whatever. Feel free to make fun of me. Now they have their Swarovski, I can't even say it, Swarovski crystal glasses. So they have like the little rhinestones on them and stuff. And it's like, I'm old enough to start doing the old lady gaudy stuff. Leave me alone. I'm old enough, okay? I have passed the test. Xbox layout sucks for chat. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Dizzy. I agree. Oh, Morgan, it was lovely to see you. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, I hope I didn't miss you go, and I hope you could still hear me saying bye-bye to you. For the best, glad you're doing better. Oh, thank you so much, my dear. You are a sweetheart. We'll see you later then. Good night. Good night, Mikey. I love you. Okay. Okay, what were we doing? Should we save? Maybe we should save. It's one of those things when you're building. Why is everyone over here? Look at what they're doing. Is this bizarre? Look at this, you guys. Why are we all standing in a line?
The open road and a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than this.
What the fudge buckets is going on?
Been too long since I picked a fight.
Never
That's
thought
the
a
sound
reporter
of
could
a
call
man
times.
walking on the
something
train.
like
Here,
Yeah,
Fortnite.
yeah.
I'm very
Bum, bum,
successful.
bum. What are you guys doing? This is freaking me out. Have y'all ever seen the settlers do this before?
No, they never.
World's always
no
gonna have
more.
tyrants. If I get
My
my way,
Anytime you want me to carry some of that valuable gear you're lugging, just let me know.
Y'all are freaking me out. $11.40. How is my math in here? 12 hours would be 11 to 9.8. Right? I don't know. I can't add or subtract anymore. $7:40 a.m. I do not feel my lover's embrace. He's out there standing in a line. Oh gosh.
Made it another day in the Commonwealth. Lucky us.
Okay.
Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta
I
do
don't
is
know what's
offer.
going on. Maybe I should fast travel out of the settlement and come back, and maybe that'll reset everything. I bet I have to scroll all the way back. I do. Look at all these plants. They're just so glitched out. Ooh. I wonder if we could have made a boat using those. That probably would have looked weird too. Maybe a boat made out of the doghouses or something. A doghouse boat. That's what we should try to do next. Yeah. Wow. I'm hoping that's just temporary and it goes away. Even the... Okay, the Slip and Jones side is not messed up. You know, I might kind of use the garbage cans as the edging going around the boat. It's kind of got that curved look to it too. I don't know. It's looking more like a spaceship, I think. But then if we lift it up in the air, then you're just gonna have the vent machines like hanging down, and that looks weird. Why is this not? I didn't have it close enough. Whoa. It's very nice to see Morgan. And you guys will have to forgive me. It's been so long. I mean, they're just... I don't know if it's because I'm getting older. I don't know if it's because the dementia and the Alzheimer's are, like, prominent in my family. Or if it's just from my trauma from being abused. So I don't know if it could be a combination of those things, but my memory just really sucks. And it's really stupid too, because there's some things I remember really well, and then you know, people like probably Morgan, who I should remember, I don't. A very lovely person. I mean, we've probably talked to them a million times, and it doesn't compute. It's embarrassing too. Oh my God, in public. Yeah. It's kind of like being naked. Like, oi. Oh, don't know if you guys remember the movie A Beautiful Mind. I love that movie. When he gets diagnosed as being schizophrenic, and the doctor, who I think is played by Christopher Plummer, says to oh gosh, Jennifer Connelly, I think, is who the wife is being played as, says to her, imagine everything that you've ever known didn't, I think, what was his words, didn't exist but never were. And so, like, all the people and places that you've encountered just do not exist, which I think is very telling, very descriptive of a narcissistic abuse. And I'm a survivor of that. I do try to bring about awareness to it, so I will talk about it sometimes. I'm part of that community as well, but that's kind of what it is akin to. It's like thinking that, you know, you are loved and cherished by someone, but it was all fake, and that's how it messes with your mind, and knowing that everything they ever said or did was fake. It's kind of, it always reminds me of that scene in that movie, because it describes it so well. Like everything, pretty much everything in his life was just fake. I mean, it wasn't real. Oh, where did that rug go? I think I put it right there. It's like one of the only ways I can kind of describe it. What is that noise? Do you guys hear that noise? It's like a beeping noise. Probably something in the house. Oh. Well, I guess I've got almost all the VIM machines around here. I can fill up the holes later, I guess. I know this hasn't been very exciting. Oh, it stopped, whatever it was. It must have been something, and maybe my sister's alarm or something. I don't know why it would be going off at 1 o'clock in the morning, though. That's weird. Very, very scary. And, like, I don't even know how the caravan people got over here. I don't even remember putting this over here. Beer dispensing robot. Do you think he made them line up there? Make sure you better not get too loud. Did your uncle really try that? Poor creatures. No, I mean, maybe build. Okay, so we'll maybe build a boat with dog houses on it. That way we don't get accused of, like, drowning dogs or something. That's all I need. Did you see in Denise's latest video? She's, like, drowning dogs and stuff. Wire fences? For what part? I think I missed something there, guys. Sorry. Guys and gals. can see a lot better. Did that go up too high? No, it's not. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit wonky anyways. It's gonna be a weird boat. I don't know, it still looks spacey to me. Like a spaceship. Maybe I should have gone with more of like a diagonal front and back, maybe? Instead of making it round. But it's too late to do all that. We're just gonna go with it and see how it turns out. If nothing else, we'll have something to laugh at. Right? Oh no, that corn. See that ghost plant is there. Sorry, ghost plant. I'm gonna have to get in the way. Oh. Ghost plant. No. Yeah, I might have shot myself in the foot doing the ghost plant thing. But maybe not. Maybe it'll right itself. Sometimes that does happen with like really bad glitches and whatnot. And then if you just kind of shut down the game and come back to it, it rights itself somehow. Maybe that's just wishful thinking, but I have had that happen before too, on a more positive note. Oh, fudge buckets. Where? I can't see what I'm doing. I would like to start building with mods again, just to see just to see what more I could build. I mean, I do like using mods. I think this time around, if I do use them, I want to use just very specific ones. Because I think before I had like 80 or 90 originally, and then, oh, I don't know, I cut it down to like 40. And so if I can cut it down to like maybe 20, I think I could get away with that. My whole thing with the mods is, what I struggle with the most is getting them in the right load order. I always was just watching tutorials on that, on how to get them in the right order, and then sometimes it still wouldn't be right. And so you'd sit there and fiddle with it for what would seem like hours on end, until you got the order right. Whoops, that one's kind of too far down there. Oh well, we'll just, oh wait, I wonder. Let's see if I can pick it back up again. Oh my god, did you see that? I was able to pick it back up again. Now that That's strange. Very strange. That's better. Okay. We're still not perfect. I can fill in the gaps too. I mean, I know there's quite a few gaps there. Still don't know what it's gonna end up looking like, but it does look pretty weird. Maybe I should have sunk them down more, although I can probably take out the flooring, rebuild that, and reposition it up higher to where they're more, like, not so pushing up as much, you know what I mean? Where, like, the flooring would be even with this part here. Maybe I should have done that. I think I can still fix it though. Oh, there's where that other pillar went. Remember how we were trying to find that earlier? It's like, where did it go? Yeah, I think I might do that, but I think I'm probably gonna wait to do that, like, off camera or something. Seems like it'd be a little bit tedious to do tonight. I don't know, maybe I should go and do a little questing or something? Would you wanna do that? I don't know, I was doing, what was I doing for questing? Oh, I had to go to Valentine. Maybe we should go there and just kind of take a break from that for a minute and do that. What do you think? Bye, Dolly. Love you. Okay, take care, dear. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, Everyday THC. How are you? Yes, I remember that. You made a comment in there on the video. I remember you. Yes. Yeah, Dee, we sure do miss her.
Do all you outsiders wear such funny clothes?
Oh, great. It's you.
Oh, thank you, THC. That's so sweet of you. I appreciate that. Oh, Willy Rob, even in
Hi.
modded mode, you can't get rid of them.
How come whenever something
I know
interesting happens around here, you're right in the
at
center
least for
of it?
me, after a while, eventually they will just naturally disappear on their own. But then I've also had situations where they haven't, so I'm hoping that maybe they will in this one. Okay, Ron. Have fun walking the dogs, dear. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, she was. And she was one of those people that just
Hey, you that
did
trader?
not care.
Up from Quincy?
She was gonna
Selling
say
ointment?
what she wanted to
I got this
say,
itch.
and that was it, you know? And for a while, like, I kind of scorned that, but then as time went on, I came to admire it.
Ellie? Are you here?
Nick? Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
But yeah,
You keep laughing at death.
great lady,
Someday
gave
Death's
great
gonna laugh
advice,
back.
was a great
Not as long
builder,
as I got a few friends.
a great
to back me
gamer.
up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Interestingly enough,
Happy to do it. Yeah?
one of
Go
the
diving into
health
scary
issues
pre-war
she
ruins all the
had
time
was
then, do ya?
vertigo.
Here.
And at that
I know an amount
time,
wasn't on the table when
I
you
was
went out to
not
find him,
diagnosed with
but
vertigo.
you deserve a reward.
So she would be,
Plus
you
a
know,
little something
on my
extra.
older videos when I
Now,
wasn't
if you're looking for work and
obviously
don't mind putting on the
more
detective hat,
experienced with
Nick sure could use a
the
new
pans
partner.
of the,
One case at a time.
you know, like when you're recording
Our
a
new
video
friend
and you're
needs our help
panning
first.
the camera.
All right, let's get down to
The
business.
pans of the
Take a seat.
camera,
Make yourself comfortable.
needed to be smoother, and she would really get onto me for that, and I couldn't
You're
relate
trying to find
to
someone
it.
who's gone missing.
Of course, I did what she
The
asked.
devil's
I
in
mean,
the
I
details.
started
Tell
doing
me
slower
everything you
pans
can,
and everything,
no
but
matter how painful it might be.
now that I have vertigo, oh my god, I totally can
My
relate
husband was
to what she was
murdered.
saying and what she was feeling.
He was just trying to keep them from taking Sean, and they just...
And that vertigo too, it'll come out of
It's
nowhere.
okay.
You'll just
You don't need to say anything more.
be
So,
bopping
we're
along,
talking
having
about
a
a
great
group of
old time or a great
cold-hearted
old day,
killers. They
and
waited
bam,
until
it'll hit
something
you.
went wrong to resort
And
to
it'll,
violence.
it's
What
debilitating.
else can you tell me?
I mean, you have to stop, literally stop whatever it is you're doing,
We were in a vault
and you have
when
to
it
take
happened.
care of it right then and there. And it doesn't
Vault
matter if
111
you're running a
was
store. It
some
doesn't
kind of
matter if
cryo
you're driving.
facility.
You were
It doesn't
on ice,
matter
huh?
what you're doing. It doesn't
More
matter if you're hang
importantly, you were
gliding or
underground,
whatever. You have to
sealed
literally
up.
stop what you're doing.
A lot of
Of course, you probably
obstacles
wouldn't be
to
hang
get
gliding
through just
anyways
to
if
take
you have
one
vertigo.
person.
But you know what I'm
Anything
saying.
else you remember?
You just have to physically stop whatever
There
you're doing
was
to
a
take
man
care of
and a
it.
woman.
And sometimes you can get it under
They
control.
didn't say much,
sometimes not.
But I remember
And,
they called
I
me
get
the
it even
backup.
when I'm
So we're
asleep.
talking a small team.
And
Professionals. The kind that know
of course,
to
I
keep
have
their
sleep
lips
apnea
tight
too,
when they're
so
on the job.
that doesn't help.
Not sure what the backup means, though.
The stopping
Anything else you
breathing
remember?
obviously figures into that as
We were
well.
looking for my baby, Sean. He's less than a year old. Why would anyone take him?
Good question. Why your family in particular? And why an infant? Someone would be taking on all of his care, and a baby needs a lot of it. Now, that confirms it. This isn't a random kidnapping. Whoever took your kid had an agenda. There's a lot of groups in the Commonwealth that take people. Raiders, super mutants, the Gunners, and of course there's the Institute.
But yeah,
Who are the Gunners?
High-end mercenaries.
have a
No
lot of
job
respect for
too
her.
brutal.
I still have respect
They're in the
for her.
running
I
as
mean,
likely
I feel
suspects.
like,
They wouldn't
you know,
be the
she's
ones
still
pulling the strings.
looking out for us and stuff.
Super
we still
mutants.
go on her
What are
Discord
they?
and
Big,
talk to her
green,
like she's still here
muscles
with
on
us.
muscles. In other
you
words,
know.
hard to miss.
I mean, I think
I think we
that's
can safely rule them
how you
out.
keep people alive is you
You think raiders
just
might
keep
have done
talking
this?
to them. Like my
I honestly
grandpa.
doubt it.
I still talk to my
They
grandpa.
can barely organize
Like, I
themselves,
lost him
let
in
alone pull off
1991.
something this complicated.
I still talk to him all the time.
So you think this institute
And
is responsible?
another
Well, they're
interesting
the
thing
boogeymen
is
of the
since my
Commonwealth.
grandma's
Something goes
passed,
wrong, everyone
I've been
blames
dreaming
them.
about
Easy to see why.
white camels.
Those early model synths
And I'm
of
like,
theirs
what is this
strip
white
whole
camel
towns
dream
for
I keep
parts,
having?
killing everything in their way. Then you got the
And
newer models.
I go
good
and
as
look it up
human,
on the internet, and
infiltrate
it has
cities
to
and
do
pull
with,
strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no
in
one knows
connection
why
with
they
her
do it,
passing.
what their plan is, where they are. Not
I
even
forgot
me.
exactly what it said,
I'm a
but it
synth
made total
myself.
sense with,
But it's
you
got
know,
a
my
prototype
grandma's passing
anyway.
and everything. See, I can't even
You're a
remember exactly what it
prototype?
said.
As far
There
as
goes
I
my
know,
memory thing again.
never seen any other
But it was
synths
just
like
right
myself.
on point with
There's
what
the older
was going
ones that are
on
dumb as rocks and all metal.
with
and
her
there's the
passing
newer
and
ones that
everything.
are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
You don't
I think
know
are we supposed to
anything
push
about
all
them.
of these options
Really?
on
Some
when
kind
we're
of
talking to him?
security setting strips or blocks
I
out
don't
those
remember.
memories. And it's not just me.
The guy
Any
that
synth
does
that
his
gets trashed,
voice
left behind, or escapes the Institute
is
has
so
the same
familiar,
problem.
and I'm like, what
Probably some
other
kind of fail-safe.
voice acting has he done? I feel like he's from like a
Don't
TV
lie
show
to
or
me,
something.
Nick. You're one of them. They made you.
Yeah, I've heard it all before. You're a freak. You've
I
got
need to go
something
and
to
look his
hide.
name up.
Blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, people smart enough to build something like me are smart enough to cover their tracks, and arrogant enough to throw their unwanted trash into the Commonwealth to fend for itself.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right.
Well, I
Speculation is
chose
getting
all
us
the
off
options.
track.
I don't know if we're supposed
Let's
to do
focus
that.
on what you saw.
Or maybe you have to
What
do
these
all of them before
kidnappers
you can
look
get
like?
out of this chat sequence. Oh, I think you do.
I'll
Yeah.
never forget that voice. Low and rough. Like sandpaper.
Even though I've probably done this like
Across
a
your
million
face.
times, I can't even
Not
remember
much
this
to
either.
go on, but a tough and commanding voice can get someone pretty far in the violence business.
Oh, thank you,
What else?
THC. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I did like a full-on settlement build, but
The man who
we were talking
killed
about
my husband, he
how my
had
game
a
would
handgun.
crash,
I
and I would have
didn't
so
get a
many
clear look at
glitch
it, but
problems and whatnot. What I used to do
so
is
Could have been a
the way I
large
would build up
caliber
a settlement
revolver.
is I would build like one shop,
I'm starting to get a
fully
clearer
decorate
picture of the
that,
kind of man our perp
make a
is.
video.
Anything more you can
Because
tell
I
me?
do such heavy junk decorating, I couldn't make a whole settlement, junk decorate it, and then do a video. It just wouldn't
one of them
work.
came right up to me.
So I'd do one building,
Bald head,
fully decorated,
scar across his left eye.
record that,
It couldn't be.
and then take all the
You
junk
didn't hear the name
decoration out
Kellogg
of
at
it,
all, did you?
and then do the next building. Do the same with that, and I just
Who
have
is
to do
he?
one building at a time
Do you
instead of
think he
doing
has
a whole
Sean?
settlement.
Way
and then
too
doing
big of a
full
coincidence.
decorated settlement
Ellie,
build.
what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
And even
The
that, I would
description
still
matches.
have to
Bald
sometimes
head,
splice
scar,
the video because
reputation
it
for
would
dangerous
crash
mercenary
like
work,
halfway
but
through. I think it
no
did
one
that
knows who
with,
his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right?
Oh,
He had a kid with him, didn't
gosh,
he?
what was
Yeah,
her name?
that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands.
When
The
I was
boy
doing
with
one of
him
her
was
build
around 10 years old.
challenges.
It's Sean.
Oh, I
It has to
forgot her
be.
name.
Somehow.
Don't jump the gun on
It's
me.
the Swedish
You
lady.
said you were looking for an infant, remember? That's over 9 years difference by my count. Look, maybe he has a son of his own. Maybe it's someone
Oh, I
else's
can't remember
kid.
her name.
Either way, they both vanished
But
a while
anyways, when I was
back.
doing her build
Let's you and I
challenge,
take a walk
had
over
to
to
splice the
Kellogg's
video
last
because it just
known
crashed
address.
like halfway
See
through.
if we can snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should still be careful.
I always am.
And I suppose I could still do my settlements up like that, and kind of sort of did that already with Sanctuary. We did
really
Shepard's
gone
Place,
through
and
a
then I
lot,
built
haven't
this
you?
other
Hope you and Nick find that
building on the other
monster.
concrete block, and then, you know, I could always fix up the houses a little bit, and then, you know, do tours of each house that I fix up. I just can't do it all in one get-go anymore because it just doesn't, it's not feasible, you know? And it's even worse if I use mods, so I just have to
Didn't
do,
want Ellie to hear.
that's why I kind of decided to just stick to the small
I dug
builds.
up about Kellogg
and-
before his disappearance.
I want to be left alone.
And other people can do it,
More than just
and
a
I'm like,
mercenary.
I'm so happy
He's a
for them that they
professional.
don't have
Quick,
the problems that I do.
thorough.
But
Has no enemies. 'cause
and
they're
if they
all
can do the
dead.
big builds and make their videos look good,
9 to 1
and
odds
not
says
have a
he's
lot of
our
crashing
man.
and
More than just
you know,
you
bounce back
identifying
in their
his
videos, hey,
distinguishing
great,
features.
good for them.
The MO is all
I just,
him as
I know
well.
what my limits are,
Leading a
that
small
what it's
team
going
to
to allow me to
kidnap a
do and what
baby
it's
and
not.
leaving one of the
So,
parents alive for later. Not
yeah, you
many
just kinda
mercs in the
have to
Commonwealth can pull that off.
know your limits and stay within those parameters. Otherwise, it's gonna go to hell in a handbasket real quick.
Here we are. Keep an eye out,
I
will you?
think
See if I can get this open.
we let him try it first, and then I have to try it. I think.
That's one heck of a lock. Got something to hide, Kellogg? Why don't you give it a try?
Okay. Whoa. Whoa, Nelly. Gosh, even this thing's acting weird.
Got it.
Let's take a look around.
Probably because I can't hear
Kellogg
the
must
sound.
have left something
That's
behind.
probably why. I usually go by sound when I'm doing those lockpicks. Okay, can we pick up stuff in here? Oh, yes. Good.
Place seems small to you.
Okay, Nick, you look around.
guy
I'm
like
going to
Kellogg
loot this
would think
place
big.
'cause that's what I do. Hang on, Nick. I'll push the button for you.
Nothing here.
There you
Well,
go. Go look
that's
in
one
there,
way to
and
hide a
we'll
room.
Take everything up here.
Now look at this. All of a Merc's favorite
board.
things.
That's one thing I should do is I should build a house out of cutting boards. But I'll have to do it modded if I do that. That would look cool because it's wooden. So
Gwinnett Stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars, San Francisco Sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
gimme, gimme, gimme. I want it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I need it. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Waiting on you.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Nick. I didn't know you were talking to me. Oh yeah,
I
we're gonna
wonder
use
if
meat.
dog meat
Oh
could
my
pick up
god,
the
this is
scent.
that
Say,
quest
that's
that
not a
went on
bad
for a long
idea.
time because we got a full
Some
dog
dogs
meat.
out there in the Commonwealth can track a man for miles. Why don't you go fetch him and let him have a whiff? See if he picks up the trail. Before you head out,
Well,
I know this is personal
wait, we gotta
business.
go all the way back to get dog meat,
You
or
have to
does it
face
come to us
Kellogg on your own.
automatically?
Just say so.
Okay.
I want you with me on this, Nick.
All right. Well, let's get that bastard. This is your show from here on out, okay? You say jump, I'll say how high.
Oh, it's a shame we couldn't romance Nick Valentine. Oh, there he is. Hello, my sweetheart. Hi.
Dog meat.
La, 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 la.
Get the scent, boy.
Dog meat. Find Sean. Come on.
Take me to him, boy. Take
Come
me to
on,
Sean.
boy. Good boy. My blue-eyed baby. Come on. Come on. Where are we going? Where are we going, big guy? Whoa. Wish we could have more interactions with the kids in the game, too. I'm sure there's a mod, though, that allows you to do that as well.
Head on inside.
Whoops. Oh. Okay. I'm coming, dog meat. Why is it so dark out here? I guess because it's raining and it's night. That might be why, Denise. How is chat doing? I'll check up on you guys. The faction, well, I always pick the Minutemen. Oh, thank you, Tango. Thank you for all the compliments. Y'all are so kind. I always go with the Minutemen because, the reason why I like to is because I want everyone to be peaceful. And for me, it just cuts down on the confusion. It makes things simpler for me. Sometimes, well, this goes for my real life and in video gaming, sometimes if there's too much chaos kind of going around, it just kind of messes with me. So it's just easier to deal with, I guess.
Kellogg must have
If I
stopped
have
you.
too much going on,
Search around, see if we can pick up the trail.
Yeah. What? Hope that makes sense. Whoops, dirty ashtray.
You're building
San
a collection
Francisco
or
Sunlights.
Let me find something?
Kellogg's preferred brand, all right. Okay, boy. Let's track him.
Welcome back, Rob. Yeah, I know. Well, that Maxon guy, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have mixed feelings about him, I guess. Unrealistic? Yeah, what is that? I don't even think that's a word. Autocorrect is whack, man. I swear to God. Well, I thought the way it's supposed to work is it's supposed to either go with the best spelling of what it thinks you're trying to say, or it's supposed to go by common words that you use daily, you know, or maybe it's a combination of both. I don't know, but I'm just like, how could you get it so wrong? You know, it gets it totally wrong, and it's like, wait a sec, and then it puts the word sex instead of sec. Like, no, S-E-C, like sec, like 1 second, and you shorten it to sec, and then it puts sex. I'm like, no, that's not what I was saying, and no, I don't use the word sex every day. And I'm just like, what? Like,
I don't think you're alone.
it's so infuriating at times. And don't even, you know, it does it in emails, it does it in, it does it in I mean, you really have to be careful. You can get fired from your job and stuff because one wrong spelling of a word or something. I mean, you really have to check it. I don't really trust it. I think it's just AI becoming self-aware or something. I know it's probably a little out there, but ooh. AI becoming self-aware to embarrass you and get you fired from your jobs and instinctively laugh at you. Ha ha. Hang on, I want to just hear Move Dog Me and I want to blow this thing up. There's a thing with the cars too in Fallout 4. There's like, they can kill you if they bump up against you or something. It was a thing for a while. It's probably not anymore. They probably fixed that glitch. But that when Fallout 4 was pretty new, people were making videos about it. It was so funny. Like, you'd walk past a car and it would flip over and then kill you. Do you guys remember that? It was so funny. Now those kind of glitches, I can totally get behind. Those are pretty funny. I mean, unless you haven't saved and then it kills you. I mean, I guess it could be annoying then. Killed by a car that no one was driving.
Looks like another one of Kellogg's pit stops. Keep your eyes open.
Where are we going? Oh. Wait, what's this? Oh.
Bloody bandages.
Are we
Telling
picking
you,
up
Dog
the-
meat can
that
track
nose
this.
is
Oh,
second
we
to
need dog
none.
meat to sniff it. Here.
Kellogg's still out there.
Why is it not?
We've got to track him, boy.
Oh,
Okay,
no, don't
boy.
tell me it got
Let's
glitched
track
again.
him.
Ooh, brain fungus. Yum. Oh. Of course. Need meat. Why does this stuff look so foreign at night? I guess I don't travel a lot at night, so it just looks weird to me. Like these things over here glowing, I like never knew these things glow. What is this stuff? I feel like something's gonna jump out at us again. Oh. Oh, his head went spinning. That was pretty cool. Oh, his head is still spinning. Oh, his head disappeared.
Anything useful?
Oh, that was a pretty cool glitch. Okay, I'm coming, dog meat. What is up here? What is this? Okay. Can you like save in this quest and then come back to it? I guess you can. Where are we going, dog meat? Where are we going, guy? Come on.
I'll need your nose to track Kellogg, boy.
Come on, Blue Eyes. Come on. Oh, he's like, you're in my way. Go. Well, you're the boss. We're following you. Where are we going? What is it? Did you get confused? Go on. Whoa, Nelly. Activate. Huh? What is... Oh my god, there's a mannequin back here. Oh, they're one of the ones I can't shoot apart to carry. Dang it. Pooey, pooey, pooey. Not that I could carry it back right now anyways. What is it? We need this? Oh, good boy.
Gwyneth Stout. One of his creature comforts.
Good boy.
Dog meat pick up the scent again?
Oh, come on now. There's no item
Okay,
in
boy.
my hand to show him.
Let's
It's
track
like
him.
invisible. I wonder if that's just in my game or if it happens on everybody's game. I love carrying these signs back to the settlements, but they don't always stay. They'll like disappear and you'll have to go back and shoot them off again. They're nice little decoration at the last minute where you don't, you know, if you're just recording and you wanna. Some of these move. I think these. Some of these will move. You can push them back to your settlement for decoration.
Something out there.
Is there another one? There's Nick. I was like, where did he go? I forgot, can we shoot these barrels? Oh no, I can't. What's in here? Does this one even work? Oh yeah, it does. Can we shoot this side? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Someone's...
Remember when we were playing Skyrim and we would put the buckets over our heads? That was so funny. That was like a thing. I guess I could put... Ooh, here's a shopping basket. Can we carry this one? Ooh, we can. Here, we'll have to come back and get this later. Where are we going, dog meat? Oh wait, let's shoot this one. Ooh, we got a garbage can. These are tedious to haul back to your settlements because it's like you can't go very fast with them. You could probably build like a little tower with those, or turn them upside down and then make them static. Maybe blow them up a little bit with mods, and then make like a little tower, a stacked tower. For like the front of a house or something?
Attention, assailant. Lower your weapons immediately.
Ooh, can we do anything with this basket?
happened here.
Oh no, it's one of those you can't move.
Alert. Critical signs. Alert. Critical signs. Tracking known mercenary. Exercise extreme caution. Alert. Critical signs. Alert. Critical signs. Attention, assailant.
Okay.
Lower your weapons immediately.
What have we here?
Error. System corrupt. I can't feel my legs.
Okay. Oh.
What happened here?
Error.
Oh,
Operator
we get to
deceased.
talk to this one.
Threat level Omega.
Well,
He
I can't hear what you're saying,
killed
Miss Ultron. I'm
us.
sorry.
We're still on track. Hopefully he's not...
I feel like something else is gonna jump out at us. Right, Rob. I watched a documentary on that. Oh, God, that's so right, Rob. Whoa. What did I do? I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. Oh, the basket stops incoming fire. Yeah, it was like stopping that ghoul pretty well. That kind of shocked me. Really, Tango? The mother of all barrels? You have to push it with a, You have to push it with a weapon. Oh. What color is it? Did he make a video about it? I know he made a video the other day about the bus stop, and I didn't get to watch it. I only saw it pop up in my thingamadoo.
Suppose someone should make use of it.
But I didn't get to watch it yet. I felt bad because I didn't get to watch it because God, Chuck and I have been friends for so long. We used to email each other on a regular basis too. Kind of got out of the habit of doing that. We would share cat pictures through the email. But no, I love Chuck. He's one of those people that does not like to share his real name, so I always try to, respect that. And I can't even remember. He may not have even shared it with me in his emails before, Some people are just really, really guarded about their information. I know Sar was like that at the very beginning. He would not open up to anyone, and as the years have gone by, it's been nice to see him open up and share his life with people more. I think it's been really good for him, But Sar was like that too. He did not want to share his name or his life with anyone.
Getting close.
And my
Feel
other
it.
friend, Nacho
Look
Business,
around.
he's like that too.
What do you
He
think,
does
boy?
not-
Huh?
Very
Is this our
private
man?
person. It's hard for me because I'm so open. It's hard for me to relate because that's how we build our relationships, is by getting to know each other. And so when someone won't even share their first name with you, you kind of feel I guess not connected to them, for lack of a better explanation, or you feel like you can't connect with them. And I guess because of everything that I've went through, I crave, having meaningful relationships with people. And I feel like I can't have one if I don't even know the person's first name, And that's not a criticism of them. It's more of a criticism of me, But yeah, and maybe it is better to guard yourself. I know I've had to learn how to build, set boundaries and stuff like that. Where are we at? supposed to be here? It's just like a little... There's something over here? What is this? Well, I don't see anything here. Are we supposed to be looking for something? Okay, well, maybe I'm supposed to have
Is this
to.
the place? Huh? Is he in here, boy?
Oh, big
I
guy.
knew dog meat would sniff our man out.
Oh,
Let's you and
check
I
on
take
dog
it from
meat.
here. Give our four-legged friend a break.
Oh, no. I think...
Hey.
What's the plan?
Oh, okay. So he's still following us. What are we supposed to do with dog meat? Does he go back home by himself? No, I'm not taking that chance.
Boy!
I'm gonna send him back. And
Come
then...
on, boy. It's time to go. Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Send dog meat back to Sanctuary.
It's all right, boy. I'll take it from here.
That... Okay. That was weird. Okay, dog meat, you are supposed to be going back to Sanctuary. So you should be good now. I was afraid he was going to get glitched out and get lost forever. And, you know, I was just being paranoid probably, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. There used to be a thing where the companions would get lost. I don't know if you guys remember that too. When the game was like brand new, the companions would just... they would never be
The detective's life
at the places
isn't
you
an
sent
easy
them, and they would never
Rarely
be back
lasts
at the
for
original
cycle.
place where you met them either. It's just like they would just disappear. So I send all mine, I keep them all in one spot. I keep them all at the Sanctuary, so I always know where they're at, and I don't have to be like, where's so-and-so, you know? But then there used to be that, I think, settlement locator machine later on that they added where you could find them. I can't remember when that got added. I think that maybe got added later on as like part of a patch, maybe. I don't remember. What is... Oh, okay, we must have already put in here before. Do I have... Okay, I want to keep that. Oh, I feel like I want to keep that. Okay, no, there's nothing in here I can do anything with. It's fine. Did we loot all this? Yes, we did. Huh. This is one of those places that don't respawn items.
Good riddance.
What about weapons? What can we do here? Yeah, we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay, since we got to the end of leaving dog meat, I think I'm just gonna go and say goodnight to all you lovely folks, and just probably just, this is a good stopping point, I feel like. Does everyone feel okay with that? Get caught up on chat here real quick. Oh, I might have my Pip-Boy light on. You're right. Sometimes I leave it on and I don't even know I have it on. There's tiny and giant versions of the freaking traffic cone? Oh, I want a baby traffic cone. Yeah, I hear that, Rob. I mean, some people are just, maybe overly paranoid. I don't know if that's the right way to describe them, or... I probably should be that way, you know, but I'm not, after all the shit I've been through. Yes. Thanks, Dizzy. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Tango. Thank you guys for hanging out for so long, and anyone else that's lurking. Have a good night, and thanks for staying and putting up with all my BS. No, I wish y'all well, and take care. Good night. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Now if I can just figure out how to turn this daggone thing off. There we go. Now how do I get back into the other thing? Okay. Oh, there is an update on that. Okay. How do we... That's weird. Oh, there it is. Haha.